Dear students, let's discuss some other techniques for the general method of preparation of alcohol. Now we will try the general method from carbonyl compounds. Actually carbonyl compounds are those compounds which contains this functional group, that means a double bonded oxygen connected to the carbon. This carbon is called carbonyl carbon. So we will try to produce, or we will see the reactions involving this group converting to alcoholic OH group. Okay, so this carbonyl group is contained in several organic compounds like aldehyde, ketones. Carboxylic acid also contains carbonyl carbon. So the first method is reduction of aldehyde and ketone. I will write down a general reaction first. So hydrogen in presence of a catalyst like nickel or platinum or palladium. Okay, so in presence of catalyst, direct hydrogenation can be done. And what will happen? Out of the two hydrogen, one will go to the carbon and another will go to the oxygen, and rest of the bonds remains same. Okay, so this is the overall reaction. Let's see how aldehyde and ketones produce. Now instead of this catalyst, we can even use a reducing agent like NaBH4 NaBH4 sodium borohydrate, sodium borohydrate. So sodium borohydrate will do what? It will do the same thing like hydrogen and in presence of catalyst. So what will happen? We will get a result like this. One hydrogen will be added to carbon and one hydrogen will be added to the oxygen, and you will see that it is a 1 degree alcohol. Okay, so we will get a 1 degree alcohol. And if instead of taking aldehyde, suppose if we take a ketone, it can be, both the R alkyl parts can be the same or different, doesn't matter, the reaction will take place anyway. Let's take lithium aluminum hydrate this time. Instead of sodium borohydrate, we have taken lithium aluminum hydrate, and we know lithium aluminum hydrate is another very good reducing agent. So what will happen? We will get this product, that means a 2 degree alcohol. So what we have seen? We have seen that if we take aldehyde, we get a 1 degree alcohol, and if we take ketone as our starting reagent, then we will get a 2 degree alcohol. So depending on what kind of alcohol we want, we can choose between aldehyde and ketone. So we can even reduce carboxylic acids also, carboxylic acid, and we will get alcohol. So in the carboxylic acid, okay, I am not writing this R part because it remains the same. The main changes occurs at this carboxylic carbon, and we take lithium aluminum hydrate. Strong reducing agent is required. So the COOH group, that means this COOH group will get converted to CH2OH. Okay, and the rest will follow. Okay, will be the same. Alkyl part does not get affected due to this reagent. So what will happen? Instead of COOH, or in place of COOH, we will get CH2OH. Okay, so this is how we reduce our carboxylic acid. But in this reaction, the main problem is this reagent. Actually lithium aluminum hydrate is a very expensive reagent. It's very expensive. So it is used in the preparation of important chemicals, very important chemicals or important alcohols which are very useful to us, is prepared using lithium aluminum hydrate. Now, less important alcohols will require something that can reduce our cost. That means somehow we have to replace lithium aluminum hydrate with anything which is less expensive. So in order to do that, what we do, we first convert carboxylic acid to an ester. That means carboxylic acid will be converted to an ester using a esterification reaction in presence of acid, and we will get, this is our ester, okay, and this ester, when we reduce this ester in presence of catalyst, simple catalyst, that means nickel, palladium or platinum, what we get? We get RCH2OH and R-OH. Okay, that means the alcohol that we used for the esterification is reproduced here, okay, and this acidic part, this part is converted to actually the alcohol part, okay, without using lithium aluminum hydrate. So by doing this reaction, we can, change our reagent, and H2 catalyst is a cheaper method, okay, it is less expensive. So for less important chemicals we can go for these reactions, okay. Now in the reduction of carbonyl compounds like aldehydes and ketones, we saw that if we take aldehyde we get 1 degree alcohol, if we take ketones we get 2 degree alcohol. But what about 3 degree alcohols? Okay, how we will get 3 degree alcohol? So we will see another reaction from carbonyl compounds only, but this time with carbonyl compound we will use our Grignard's reagent. Okay, so we will be using Grignard's reagent. I told you in the last chapter that Grignard reagents are very important class of compounds. They are used to prepare different kind of organic molecules. So let's see one use, how we will use this Grignard reagent. So what will happen, actually this Grignard reagent, in this molecule it's slightly polar. This part is negative and the MgX part is a little positive because of the presence of the metal, and alkyl part is a bit negative, and due to the electronegativity difference of carbon and oxygen can pull this shared electron, so it will get a negative and it will get a positive charge. So obviously the negative part of RMgX will go to the carbon and positive part will come to the oxygen. So we will get R. Now acid hydrolyzing this intermediate will give us alcohol and MgOH. Now this is our final product, and you can see that if in the starting, if we take suppose ketone, then we will get a 3 degree alcohol here, okay, we get a 3 degree alcohol here. If the starting molecule is suppose aldehyde, then we get a 2 degree alcohol, and to get a 1 degree alcohol we need methanol. That means only methanol can produce a 1 degree alcohol in this reaction, okay. only methanol can produce this reaction. Now I hope you understood the steps. Sometimes this intermediate step, actually this is not that unstable, so we cannot using intermediate step is not that good, will not be that good for this step. This is a stable compound, we hydrolyze it. So sometimes in the question they don't ask this part, they will ask you directly the product, something like this. Let us take an example. Let us see with an example what kind of questions may be asked. Suppose we have acetone, okay, and we have CH3MgBr, and in the second step we have acid hydrolysis. Okay, so we want to find the product in one step. Okay, instead of writing the middle step, we have to find the final product. So we know that this part will not change, the double bonded O will become OH, and the alkyl part from the Grignard reagent will come to this carbon. So this will be the final product. Okay, so in this way you can write the final product easily in one step. Okay, so this was the general method of preparation from Grignard's reagent. Okay, so we have discussed all the general method of preparation for alcohols. Now we will see some general method of preparations for phenol. Okay, from phenol. So first we will see from chlorobenzene. And you will see that we have discussed this reaction already in the last chapter. So chlorobenzene reacts with sodium hydroxide and 300 atmospheric pressure, nucleophilic substitution of halobenzene, okay. So we will get, first we will get actually ONA, and if we do the acid hydrolysis we will get our final product. Now we have already discussed in unit 10, that means alkyl halide chapter, that if more and more nitro groups or negative I effect producing groups are substituted to the benzene ring, the substitution will be easier. Okay, if we introduce more nitro groups, it will be easier to substitute this chlorine with OH. Okay, now in the next reaction we will see from benzene sulfonic acid. Benzene sulfonic acid. Okay, so when benzene reacts with sulfuric acid, oleum or sulfuric acid, it gives HSO3. Okay, HSO3, and if we take NOH, acid hydrolysis, then we will get phenol. Okay, so we will get phenol. Let's see example with aniline So what will happen in aniline? So when aniline reacts with NaNO2 plus HCl, we have seen this reaction in Sandmeyer's reaction in last chapter. So it will get converted to benzene diazonium chloride, and when this benzene diazonium chloride is hydrolyzed or warmed with water, we get alcohol, phenol. So we get phenol. Okay, so this is from the general method of preparation of phenol from aniline. Now we will see from cumin. Okay, cumin is isopropyl benzene. Okay, isopropyl benzene. So this is our cumin, isopropyl benzene. It reacts with O2 and it will form a peroxide. It will form a peroxide, and if we acid hydrolyze this, if we do the acid hydrolysis, we will get phenol and acetone. Even this acetone produced in this reaction is produced in large volume. Okay, the acetone produced in this reaction is in very good quantity, so we can even use this reaction to produce acetone also. And you will be surprised to know that this direct reaction till this step was asked in NEET 2019. So in the last year's medical entrance examination, this reaction was asked. Okay, after this step, the intermediate step was asked, that you were supposed to tell this. I think it was 2019 or 18, forgot, but most probably it was in NEET 2019. Okay, so we have concluded all the reactions given in general method of preparation for alcohols and phenols. We have not discussed the general method of preparation for ethers yet, so we will discuss general method of preparation for ethers in a separate video lecture. But before going to the ether part, that is general method of preparation and its chemical behavior, we will first discuss the physical property related to the alcohol L and phenol and ethers. Okay, so we are basically following the way it has been given in NCERT examination, so that you don't get confused, because if I shuffle the topics, you may get confused. So I am going according to the NCERT system, so that you can prepare well. So I have written all the reactions and I have explained the required mechanisms wherever needed. Now you have to go through NCERT books carefully. ये digital note है, you can use these videos as digital note, but you need a hard copy. Okay, एक पेन पेपर पे आपके पास नोट्स होना चाहिए. सो गो थ्रू दिस वीडियो लेक्चर्स, यूज योर एनसीईआरटी बुक एंड प्रिपेयर ए नोट फॉर योर सेल्फ. एक नोट्स बनाएं, ठीक है, और रिएक्शंस को प्रैक्टिस करें बार बार. रिएक्शंस के बारे में मैंने आपको पहले भी बताया है कि रिएक्शंस का प्रोडक्ट निकालना इज नॉट दैट डिफिकल्ट, ये बहुत ईजी है. बट वॉट यू हैव टू डू, यू हैव टू प्रैक्टिस अलॉट. ओके, इन ऑर्डर टू मेमोराइज देम, ओके, to remember them you have to practice a lot. So keep practicing these reactions. These reactions are very interesting also. Okay, आप जितना प्रैक्टिस करेंगे आपको उतना मजा आएगा, उतना ज़्यादा आप इन्वॉल्व होते जाएंगे, ठीक है, क्योंकि टॉपिक्स बड़े इंटरेस्टिंग होते हैं. तो आई होप यू एंजॉयड द लेक्चर. ओके, सो फॉर एनी डाउट्स एंड क्वेरीज you can contact me personally, or you can put a comment down the video and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. So I have tried to solve your queries, whoever asked. So I want to tell you, actually it's my appeal to all of you that आस्क मोर एंड मोर क्वेश्चंस. ओके, आप लोगों का इन्वॉल्वमेंट अभी भी थोड़ा सा कम फील हो रहा है हमें. जैसे जो वीडियोस प्राइवेट या रिमूव कर देने वाली बात थी, वो इस वजह से है क्योंकि कॉलेज एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन लेवल पे ऐसा फील हो रहा है कि आप ज़्यादा इन्वॉल्व नहीं हो रहे हैं. सो प्लीज़ इन्वॉल्व, देन it's for your betterment only. Okay, you will score well in the examination. The mark sheet remains with you only. Okay, thank you.